Hi there, and welcome to Ancient Worlds at Night. Tonight, we will leave the anxieties of the modern world behind and travel back to the sun-baked stones of forgotten ancient worlds, exploring the simple, sophisticated lives of those who came before us. This is your guide to the quiet wisdom and lost technologies of the ancient world. Let the lessons of history soothe you in a deep sleep. Tonight, we will visit the worlds of the hidden waterways and quiet order of the Indus Valley. If you enjoy the journey back to a calmer time like this one, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. It will help others find their way here too. As the first light of dawn gently touches the eastern sky, we find ourselves transported to a time long past, to the ancient city of Mohenjo-Daro in the heart of the Indus Valley civilization. The air is cool and crisp, carrying the faint scent of jasmine and freshly baked bread. We follow the quiet footsteps of Arya, a young citizen of this remarkable city, as she begins her morning walk through the meticulously planned streets. The rhythmic sound of her soft leather sandals against the smooth brick pavement creates a soothing tempo, inviting us to breathe deeply and let our minds settle into this peaceful moment. Arya's path takes her along wide, straight avenues, their precise grid layout a testament to the advanced urban planning of Mohenjo-Daro. The streets are impressively clean, swept free of dust and debris. As we walk alongside her, we can almost feel the cool touch of the morning air on our skin, the gentle breeze carrying away any lingering worries or tensions. To our right and left, we see rows of sturdy brick houses, their walls a warm reddish-brown in the soft morning light. Each home is thoughtfully designed, with thick walls to keep the interior cool during the hot days. Small windows placed high on the walls allow for privacy, while still letting in refreshing breezes. As we continue our tranquil journey, we notice the intricate network of covered drains running alongside the streets. These channels, hidden beneath carefully laid bricks, carry away wastewater from homes and public buildings, keeping the city remarkably clean and sanitary. The gentle gurgle of flowing water creates a soothing background melody to our walk. Arya pauses for a moment, closing her eyes and taking a deep breath. We do the same, inhaling the pure morning air, feeling a profound sense of peace wash over us. In this moment, we begin to understand the deep tranquility that comes from living in a well-ordered environment, where every aspect of daily life has been carefully considered and harmoniously arranged. Our path leads us to a public well, one of many scattered throughout the city. The well is a marvel of engineering, its circular brick structure descending deep into the earth to access clean, fresh water. Arya approaches, her movements slow and deliberate. She lowers a clay pot on a rope, the soft splashing sounds as it fills with cool water, creating a gentle, meditative rhythm. As we stand by the well, we notice other early risers gathering, their voices soft and low in the quiet morning. There's a sense of community here, of shared purpose and mutual care. Each person patiently waits their turn, respecting the order and peace of the moment. Continuing our walk, we come upon a small square where artisans are beginning to set up their workshops for the day. A potter sits cross-legged before his wheel, his hands moving with practiced grace as he shapes a lump of clay into a beautifully proportioned vessel. The quiet whir of the wheel and the smooth sound of wet clay being molded create a hypnotic, calming effect. Nearby, a weaver prepares her loom. The soft clinking of loom weights and the whisper of fine cotton thread adding to the gentle symphony of the awakening city. We pause to watch, mesmerized by the rhythmic back and forth of the shuttle, the gradual emergence of intricate patterns in the fabric. As the sun climbs higher, casting a warm golden glow over the city, we find ourselves approaching the Great Bath, one of Mohenjo-Daro's most impressive structures. This large public pool, surrounded by a colonnaded deck, speaks to the importance of cleanliness and communal gathering in this ancient society. Arya stops at the edge of the bath, taking a moment to appreciate the calm surface of the water, reflecting the sky like a perfect mirror. The air here is cool and moist, filled with a sense of tranquility and reverence. We can almost hear the quiet lapping of water against the sides of the pool, a sound that seems to wash away any remaining tension, leaving us in a state of deep, peaceful relaxation. As we stand here, breathing slowly and deeply, we reflect on the profound wisdom embedded in the very structure of this ancient city. The careful planning, the attention to cleanliness and order, the harmonious balance between private spaces and public gathering places. All of these elements come together to create an environment that nurtures not just the body, but also the soul. In Mohenjo-Daro, we begin to understand that true peace comes not just from external order, but from internal harmony it fosters. As Arya moves away from the Great Bath, we follow her towards a small garden tucked between two buildings. This hidden oasis is filled with lush plants and fragrant herbs. The soft rustle of leaves and the gentle breeze creates a calming white noise, inviting us to pause and breathe deeply. We inhale the sweet scent of night-blooming jasmine, its delicate aroma lingering in the cool morning air. Arya kneels beside a small plot of medicinal herbs, her movements slow and deliberate. We watch as she carefully tends to the plants, her fingers gently brushing against leaves of holy basil, neem, and ashwagandha. The quiet sounds of her work, the soft crunch of soil, the whisper of leaves, create a soothing rhythm that lulls us into a state of deep relaxation. As we observe Arya's peaceful routine, we reflect on the profound connection between the people of Mohenjo-Daro and the natural world around them. This harmony is evident in every aspect of their lives, from the materials used to build their homes to the careful cultivation of plants for food and medicine. Leaving the garden, we follow Arya as she makes her way towards the citadel, the elevated area at the heart of the city. The gradual incline of the path provides a gentle form of exercise, our breaths deepening as we ascend. With each step, we feel more grounded, more connected to this ancient place and its timeless wisdom. At the top, we pause to take in the panoramic view of Mohenjo-Daro. The city stretches out before us, a testament to human ingenuity and cooperation. The grid-like pattern of streets, the uniform height of buildings, the careful placement of public spaces, all speak to a society that valued order, equality, and community. As the sun continues to rise, casting long shadows across the city, we notice the absence of grand palaces or temples. Instead, we see a city designed for the well-being of all its inhabitants. This observation brings a sense of peace and contentment, a reminder that true fulfillment comes not from individual wealth or power, but from being part of a harmonious whole. Arya leads us to a quiet corner of the citadel where a group of people have gathered for morning meditation. We join them, settling into comfortable seated positions on woven mats. The soft sound of a clay flute begins to play, its gentle notes floating on the morning breeze. As we close our eyes and focus on our breath, we can almost feel the collective energy of the group, calm, centered, and deeply peaceful. The quiet chanting of a mantra begins, the ancient Sanskrit words resonating deep within us. Om Shani Shani Shani. Peace, peace, peace. With each repetition of the mantra, we sink deeper into a state of tranquility. Our awareness expands, encompassing the sounds of the awakening city below, the distant call of birds, the soft murmur of voices, the gentle clinking of pottery. All these sounds blend into a soothing symphony, a reminder of the interconnectedness of all things. As the meditation comes to a close, we open our eyes slowly, feeling refreshed and renewed. The world seems a little brighter, a little clearer. We stand up slowly, our movements unhurried and deliberate. Arya leads us back down into the city, this time taking us through the craft district. Here, we see artisans beginning their daily work, their skilled hands shaping clay, metal, and stone into objects of both beauty and utility. We pause to watch a metalworker carefully pouring molten bronze into a mold. The soft hiss of the cooling metal and the warm glow of the forge create a cozy, almost hypnotic atmosphere. The artisan's movements are precise and graceful, each action the result of years of practice and dedication. As we continue our walk, the aroma of freshly baked bread reaches us. We follow the scent to a communal bakery, where several people are working together to prepare the day's bread. The rhythmic sound of dough being kneaded, the soft whoosh of loaves being slid into clay ovens. These sounds blend into a soothing lullaby of domestic tranquility. We end our morning journey at the edge of a small, tranquil pond near the outskirts of the city. The water's surface is like a mirror, perfectly reflecting the sky above. Soft reeds sway gently at the water's edge, their rustling creating a peaceful, natural white noise. Arya settles herself on a smooth stone by the pond's edge, and we join her, feeling the cool surface beneath us. The morning sun has warmed the air, but here by the water, a refreshing coolness lingers. We take a moment to breathe deeply, inhaling the clean, slightly damp scent of the pond. As we sit in comfortable silence, we notice small ripples forming on the water's surface. A family of ducks glides gracefully across the pond, creating gentle waves that lap softly against the shore. The rhythmic sound is deeply soothing, like a natural lullaby. In the distance, we hear the low, melodious sound of a conch shell being blown. This marks the beginning of the workday for many in Mohenjo-Daro, but here by the pond, time seems to slow down. We feel no urgency, no pressure, only a deep sense of peace and connection to the natural world around us. Arya reaches into a small pouch at her waist and pulls out a handful of grain. With slow, deliberate movements, she begins to scatter it on the water's surface. We watch as tiny fish appear, their scales glinting in the sunlight as they dart up to catch the falling grains. The soft plop of the grain hitting the water and the quick splashes of the fish create a gentle, random melody. As we observe this simple act of feeding the fish, we reflect on the interconnectedness of all living things. In this moment, we feel a profound sense of harmony with the world around us. a deep understanding that we are all part of a greater whole. The sun climbs higher in the sky, its warmth seeping into our bodies. We feel our muscles relaxing, tension melting away. The soft sounds of the pond, the lapping water, the rustling reeds, the occasional splash of a fish, blend into a soothing background noise that seems to wash away any lingering worries or stress. In the distance, we can see farmers tending to their fields. Their movements are slow and purposeful as they work with the earth, planting seeds and tending to growing crops. The sight reminds us of the careful balance between human endeavor and natural abundance that sustains the people of Mohenjo-Daro. A gentle breeze carries the faint scent of jasmine and freshly turned earth. We breathe deeply, letting the fragrances transport us deeper into this moment of tranquility. With each breath, we feel more grounded, more connected to this ancient place and its timeless wisdom. As the morning progresses, we notice more people coming to the pond. Some come to collect water in beautifully crafted clay pots, others to wash clothes, or simply to sit and enjoy the peaceful atmosphere. Despite the increasing activity, a sense of calm prevails. Each person moves with unhurried grace, their actions almost meditative in their slow, deliberate nature. We watch as a group of children arrive, their excited whispers carried on the breeze. They settle at the water's edge, carefully unfurling long strings attached to simple fishing rods made of reed. The children sit patiently, their young faces serene as they wait for a bite. Their presence adds a touch of innocent joy to the scene, reminding us of the simple pleasures that bring contentment. As the sun reaches its zenith, Arya stands slowly, stretching her limbs with cat-like grace. It's time for us to return to the heart of the city. We rise, feeling refreshed and renewed by our time by the pond. Our muscles feel loose and relaxed, our minds clear and calm. We begin our walk back, our footsteps slow and measured. The path takes us through a grove of ancient trees, their broad leaves creating a cool, dappled shade. The soft crunch of fallen leaves beneath our feet and the gentle creaking of branches in the breeze create a soothing natural symphony. As we near the city center, we pause for a moment, taking in the sight of Mohenjo-Daro spread out before us. The well-ordered streets, the sturdy brick buildings, the distant sound of human activity, all speak of a civilization in harmony with itself and its environment. We take one final deep breath, savoring the peaceful energy we've absorbed from our morning journey. As we re-enter the bustling heart of Mohenjo-Daro, we carry with us the tranquility of the pond, the garden, and the citadel. Arya guides us towards the central marketplace, where the day's activities are in full swing. Unlike the chaotic bazaars of later eras, this market exudes a sense of order and calm. Vendors arrange their wares with care, creating beautiful displays of colorful fabrics, gleaming metalwork, and aromatic spices. The air is filled with a gentle hum of voices and the soft clink of pottery and metal. Despite the activity, there's no shouting or aggressive bargaining. Instead, we observe a culture of mutual respect and fair trade. Buyers and sellers engage in quiet conversations, their tones measured and polite. We pause at a stall selling finely woven textiles. The merchant, An older woman with kind eyes invites us to feel the softness of the fabric. As we run our fingers over the intricate patterns, we marvel at the skill and patience required to create such beautiful work. The tactile sensation is soothing, almost meditative. Moving on, we come to a spice seller's booth. The rich aromas of cinnamon, cardamom, and turmeric blend together, creating an intoxicating scent that seems to awaken all our senses. We watch as the merchant carefully measures out spices for a customer, his movements precise and graceful. The gentle tapping of his wooden measures and the soft rustle of spices being poured create a rhythmic, almost musical sound. As we continue our walk through the market, we notice a small crowd gathered around a storyteller. We join them, settling ourselves comfortably on the ground. The storyteller's voice is low and melodious, weaving tales of ancient wisdom and moral lessons. The cadence of his speech is hypnotic, lulling us into a state of deep relaxation as we listen. The story speaks of the importance of balance in nature, in society, and within ourselves. As we absorb the tale, we reflect on how this principle of balance is evident everywhere in Mohenjo-Daro, from its carefully planned layout to the harmonious interactions of its people. As the story concludes, we slowly rise, feeling both mentally stimulated and physically relaxed. The gentle murmur of the crowd discussing the story's meaning adds to the peaceful atmosphere. We make our way to a communal dining area, where the midday meal is being served. Long, low tables are set out, surrounded by comfortable cushions. People of all ages and seeming social status sit together, sharing food and conversation in a spirit of community. Arya leads us to an open spot, and we settle ourselves on the soft cushions. Clay bowls of fragrant lentil stew are placed before us, accompanied by warm, freshly baked flatbread. The simple act of breaking bread together feels deeply meaningful, a reminder of our shared humanity. As we eat, we savor not just the flavors of the food, but the entire experience. The gentle clinking of clay bowls, the soft murmur of conversation, the occasional burst of laughter. There's a palpable sense of contentment and connection among the diners. After the meal, we follow Arya to a quiet courtyard where people have gathered for music and dance. A small group of musicians play soft, melodic tunes on flutes and drums. The music is gentle and soothing, inviting listeners to close their eyes and let the rhythms wash over them. A few people rise to dance, their movements slow and graceful. There's no performance aspect to this dance. It's simply an expression of joy and a celebration of life. We watch, feeling our own bodies sway slightly to the hypnotic beats. As the afternoon progresses, we notice the quality of light changing, taking on the warm, golden hues of early evening. The air becomes cooler, carrying with it the scent of evening blooms and cooking fires. Arya leads us to a rooftop terrace overlooking the city. From this vantage point, we can see the entire expanse of Mohenjo-Daro, bathed in the soft light of the setting sun. The sight is breathtaking. The orderly streets, the uniform buildings, the distant glimmer of the Indus River. We settle ourselves comfortably, preparing to watch the sunset over Mohenjo-Daro. The air is still and calm, with only the gentlest of breezes occasionally rustling our clothing. As we sit in peaceful silence, we can hear the distant sounds of the city winding down for the day, the soft clanging of pots being put away, the low murmur of people returning home, the occasional laughter of children at play. The sun begins its descent, painting the sky in breathtaking hues of orange, pink, and gold. We watch in awe as the light changes, casting long shadows across the city and making the bricks of the buildings glow with a warm, reddish tint. The scene before us is one of indescribable beauty and serenity. As darkness slowly settles over the city, we notice small points of light appearing throughout Mohenjo-Daro. These are oil lamps and fire pits being lit, their soft glow creating a warm, inviting atmosphere. From our vantage point, the city looks like a tapestry of twinkling stars. The air grows cooler, and Arya wraps a soft woolen shawl around her shoulders. She offers similar shawls to us, and we gratefully accept, feeling the comforting warmth envelop us. The fabric is incredibly soft against our skin, adding to our sense of comfort and relaxation. As night fully descends, a new symphony of sounds emerges. We hear the gentle hooting of an owl, the chirping of crickets, and the soft rustling of night creatures stirring. These natural night sounds blend harmoniously with the distant, muted sounds of human activity, creating a soothing nocturnal lullaby. Arya begins to speak softly, her voice barely above a whisper. She tells us about the stars and constellations visible in the night sky, sharing ancient stories that have been passed down through generations. Her words paint vivid pictures in our minds, connecting us to the countless others who have gazed at these same stars over millennia. As we listen, we notice the appearance of the moon, its silvery light casting a gentle glow over the landscape. The city below is transformed, buildings and streets softened by shadows and moonlight. It's a magical sight, filling us with a sense of wonder and peace. The night air carries the faint scent of wood smoke and night-blooming jasmine. We breathe deeply, letting these comforting aromas fill our lungs and further relax our bodies and minds. With each breath, we feel more and more at one with our surroundings, our sense of individual self slowly melting away into a feeling of connection with all things. As the night deepens, we notice small groups of people gathering in courtyards and open spaces throughout the city. Some sit in circles, engaged in quiet conversation. Others practice slow, meditative movements that look like a precursor to yoga. The sight of these peaceful nighttime rituals adds to our sense of calm and well-being. Arya guides us through a gentle breathing exercise, encouraging us to synchronize our breath with the rhythm of the night. We inhale slowly, imagining we're drawing in the peace and serenity of the sleeping city. We exhale just as slowly, releasing any remaining tension or worries. With each breath cycle, we feel ourselves becoming more relaxed, more at peace. As the night progresses, we notice our eyelids growing heavy. The combination of the cool night air, the soft sounds around us, and the deep sense of relaxation we've cultivated throughout the day is lulling us towards sleep. We don't fight it, instead allowing ourselves to drift in this peaceful state between wakefulness and slumber. Arya's voice, now barely audible, continues to murmur soothing words. She speaks of the eternal cycle of days and nights, of the constancy of the stars above, of the enduring peace that can be found when we align ourselves with the natural rhythms of the world. As we hover on the edge of sleep, we feel deeply grateful for this day we've spent in ancient Mohenjo-Daro. We carry with us the peace, the wisdom, and the sense of harmony we've experienced. Even as we prepare to leave this vision of the past, we know that the tranquility we've found here will remain with us, a wellspring of calm we can return to whenever we need. Slowly, gently, we allow ourselves to drift off to sleep, our dreams filled with the peaceful images and sensations we've experienced throughout our day in Mohenjo-Daro. As we sleep, we feel as though we're floating on a calm river, the gentle current carrying us through the night. The sounds of the sleeping city blend with our dreamscapes, creating a soothing backdrop to our rest. In our dreams, we revisit the places we've seen, the tranquil pond, the lush gardens, the bustling yet orderly marketplace. But now, these scenes are infused with a dreamlike quality, colors more vivid, sensations more intense. We float through these dream versions of Mohenjo-Daro, feeling completely at peace and one with our surroundings. As the night progresses, our dreams become deeper, more abstract. We experience a profound sense of connection, not just to the ancient city and its people, but to all of humanity, past, present, and future. In this dream state, we understand on a deep level the continuity of human experience, the timeless wisdom that connects us all. The gentle sounds of early morning gradually begin to filter into our consciousness. The soft cooing of doves, the distant lowing of cattle, the first stirrings of people beginning their day. These sounds don't startle or disturb us, but rather gently guide us back to wakefulness. As we slowly open our eyes, we find ourselves still on the rooftop terrace where we fell asleep. The sky is lightening, the stars fading as the first hints of dawn appear on the horizon. The air is cool and fresh, filled with the promise of a new day. We sit up slowly, our bodies feeling remarkably refreshed and relaxed after a night's sleep. Every muscle feels loose and comfortable, our minds clear and calm. We take a few deep breaths, savoring the crisp morning air and the profound sense of peace that envelopes us. Arya is already awake, sitting cross-legged nearby, her eyes closed in quiet meditation. We join her, settling into a comfortable position and allowing our minds to rest in the stillness of the early morning. As we sit in silence, we become aware of the city slowly coming to life around us. We hear the soft padding of feet on stone streets, the gentle clinking of pots and pans as people prepare morning meals, the low murmur of voices as neighbors greet each other. The sky continues to lighten, the colors changing from deep purple to soft pink and gold. We watch in quiet wonder as the sun slowly rises over the horizon, its first rays touching the highest points of the city and gradually spreading warmth and light across Mohenjo-Daro. As the sunlight reaches us, we feel its gentle warmth on our skin. It's as if the sun's rays are infusing us with energy, gradually awakening our bodies and minds to the new day. Arya opens her eyes and smiles softly at us. Without speaking, she rises gracefully and gestures for us to follow. We stand, our movements slow and deliberate, savoring the feeling of our bodies moving after the night's rest. We follow Arya down from the rooftop and through the quiet streets of the awakening city. The stone paths are cool beneath our feet, and we can smell the enticing aroma of freshly baked bread wafting from nearby homes. Our path takes us to a small, secluded courtyard filled with fragrant flowers and a burbling fountain. Here, a group of people has gathered for morning yoga and meditation. We join them, finding spots on soft grass mats. The session begins with gentle stretching movements, each pose flowing smoothly into the next. The instructor's voice is low and soothing, guiding us through the sequence with calm authority. We feel our bodies awakening fully, muscles stretching and relaxing, energy flowing freely. As the physical practice comes to an end, we settle into a seated meditation. The only sounds are the soft splashing of the fountain and the occasional bird song. We focus on our breath, feeling the cool morning air entering our lungs and the warm exhalation leaving our bodies. In this quiet moment of meditation, we reflect on our journey through Mohenjo-Daro. We feel immense gratitude for the peace, wisdom, and sense of connection we've experienced. We know that even as we prepare to leave this ancient city, we carry its lessons with us. As the meditation draws to a close, we slowly open our eyes, feeling fully present and at peace. The world around us seems to glow with a soft, ethereal light, as if we're seeing it through new eyes. Arya leads us to a nearby stream, where people are gathering for their morning ablutions. The water is cool and crystal clear, reflecting the early morning light. We join the others in gently splashing our faces and hands, the crisp water invigorating our senses and completing our awakening. As we dry ourselves with soft linen towels, we notice the delicate scent of herbs and flowers infused in the fabric. This small detail speaks to the care and attention given to every aspect of life in Mohenjo-Daro. We make our way to a communal dining area for breakfast. The atmosphere is calm and unhurried, with people greeting each other warmly but quietly, respecting the peaceful morning mood. We settle onto comfortable cushions around low tables. Breakfast is a simple but nourishing affair. We're served warm porridge made from barley and lentils, sweetened with honey and flavored with cardamom. There are also fresh figs and dates, their natural sweetness a perfect complement to the porridge. We eat slowly, savoring each spoonful, fully present in the experience of nourishing our bodies. As we eat, we observe the people around us. Despite the early hour, there's a sense of purpose and contentment in their movements and expressions. We see parents gently guiding children, friends sharing quiet conversation, individuals sitting in peaceful solitude. The scene reinforces the feeling of harmony and balance that permeates the city. After breakfast, Arya suggests a final walk through the city before we depart. We agree, eager to imprint every detail of Mohenjo-Daro in our memories. We begin our walk, retracing some of the paths we took yesterday. The city looks different in the morning light, the long shadows and golden glow revealing new details we hadn't noticed before. We pass by the Great Bath, now being filled for the day. The sound of water cascading into the pool is soothing, and we pause for a moment to watch. A few early bathers are already descending the steps, their movements slow and deliberate, almost ritualistic. Moving on, we walk through the craft district, where artisans are beginning their day's work. We see potters shaping clay on wheels, weavers setting up their looms, and metalworkers stoking their fires. There's a rhythmic quality to their movements, a harmony between human and material that's beautiful to witness. As we continue our walk, Arya points out small details we might have missed. The intricate drainage systems that keep the streets clean, the uniformity of the bricks used in construction, the subtle symbols carved into doorways. Each detail speaks to the advanced planning and engineering that went into building this remarkable city. We find ourselves back in the central marketplace, which is now coming to life for the day. Vendors are setting up their stalls, arranging their goods with care and precision. The air is filled with the fresh scents of herbs, spices, and flowers being laid out for sale. As we walk, Arya shares final thoughts about Mohenjo-Daro and the Indus Valley civilization. She speaks of their remarkable achievements in urban planning, sanitation, and social organization. But more than that, she emphasizes the sense of balance and harmony that seems to be at the core of their society. A balance between urban development and respect for nature, between individual needs and community well-being, between material progress and spiritual growth. We realize that our time in Mohenjo-Daro is coming to an end. As we prepare to leave, we take a moment to stand still, closing our eyes and taking a deep breath. We focus on the sensations around us, the warmth of the sun on our skin, the gentle breeze carrying the scents of the city, the distant sounds of life unfolding around us. In this moment, we feel a profound connection not just to this place and time, but to the entire sweep of human history. We understand that the peace and wisdom we've experienced here is not locked in the past, but is available to us always, if we only know how to look for it. As we open our eyes, the world around us begins to fade, the sights and sounds of ancient Mohenjo-Daro slowly dissolving. But the sense of peace, the lessons learned, and the connection we've felt remain with us, a warmth in our hearts and a clarity in our minds. We find ourselves back in the present day, in a quiet, comfortable space. The transition is gentle, allowing us to slowly reorient ourselves. We take a few deep breaths, feeling our bodies settle into our surroundings. As we sit in peaceful silence, we reflect on our journey through time. We realize that while we may have left the physical space of Mohenjo-Daro, its essence remains with us. The wisdom, the sense of harmony, and the deep peace we experienced are not confined to that ancient city, but are timeless qualities we can access in our daily lives. We begin to consider how we might incorporate the lessons of Mohenjo-Daro into our modern world. The importance of balance between work and rest, between individual needs and community well-being, between progress and tradition. We think about how we can create more balance in our own lives and communities. The value of mindfulness, of being fully present in each moment, whether we're eating, working, or simply breathing. We resolve to bring more awareness to our daily activities. The power of simplicity. We recall how the people of Mohenjo-Daro found contentment and beauty in simple things. We consider ways to simplify our own lives, focusing on what truly matters. The significance of community. We remember the sense of connection and mutual support we witnessed. We think about how we can foster stronger connections in our own communities. the harmony with nature. We reflect on how the city was built in harmony with its environment. We consider ways we can live more sustainably and in greater harmony with the natural world. As we contemplate these ideas, we feel a sense of purpose and inspiration. We understand that while we can't recreate Mohenjo-Daro in the modern world, we can embody its spirit in our own lives and communities. We take a few more deep breaths, feeling fully present in our bodies and in this moment. We feel refreshed, rejuvenated, and filled with a calm sense of purpose. Slowly, we begin to bring our awareness back to our immediate surroundings. We notice the feel of the surface we're sitting on, the temperature of the air around us, the subtle sounds in our environment. We gently move our fingers and toes, reawakening our bodies. We may choose to stretch, allowing our muscles to release any remaining tension. When we feel ready, we slowly open our eyes, allowing them to adjust to the light. We take in our surroundings, appreciating them with new eyes, seeing the beauty and potential in the world around us. As we prepare to return to our daily activities, we carry with us the peace and wisdom of Mohenjo-Daro. We move forward with a renewed sense of purpose, ready to face the day with clarity, calmness, and a deep connection to the timeless human experience. Remember, you can return to this place of peace and wisdom whenever you need to. The lessons of Mohenjo-Daro are always available to you, a wellspring of tranquility and insight that you can draw upon in any moment. As we continue to reflect on integrating the wisdom of Mohenjo-Daro into our daily lives, let's delve deeper into each aspect of our day, exploring how we can infuse every moment with mindfulness and purpose. Morning routine. As you wake, instead of immediately reaching for your phone or jumping out of bed, take a few moments to lie still and set your intentions for the day. Recall the peaceful morning meditation in Mohenjo-Daro. Breathe deeply, feeling your body awaken gradually. As you rise, move with deliberate slowness, treating each action as a form of meditation. Consider incorporating a short yoga or stretching routine into your morning. As you move through each pose, imagine you're by the Great Bath in Mohenjo-Daro, feeling the same sense of reverence for your body and the new day. Pay attention to how your muscles feel as they stretch and wake up. When you prepare for the day, choose your clothes with intention. Think about the craftspeople of Mohenjo-Daro and the care they put into their work. As you dress, appreciate the textures and colors of your clothing, and consider the journey each item has taken to reach you. Breakfast. Approach your breakfast preparation as a sacred ritual. As you cook, be fully present in the process. Notice the sounds of food sizzling, the aromas filling your kitchen. If you're having fruits or vegetables, take a moment to appreciate their colors and shapes, considering the connection to the earth that produced them. As you eat, sit at a table without distractions. Chew slowly, savoring each bite. Notice the flavors, textures, and temperatures of your food. Think about the nourishment it's providing your body. This mindful eating practice can extend to all your meals throughout the day. Work or daily tasks. Whether you're heading to an office, working from home, or tackling household chores, bring the spirit of Mohenjo-Daro's efficient yet balanced approach to your tasks. Before you begin working, take a few moments to organize your space. Create an environment that fosters focus and creativity. As you work, Practice single tasking rather than multitasking. Give each task your full attention, as if you were a skilled artisan in Mohenjo-Daro crafting a precious object. Take short breaks between tasks to reset your focus, perhaps using these moments for a few deep breaths or a short walk. If you encounter stress or conflicts during your day, pause and recall the sense of calm and harmony you experienced in Mohenjo-Daro. Take a few deep breaths before responding to challenging situations. Consider how you can approach problems with a balanced perspective, seeking solutions that benefit everyone involved. Interactions with others. In your interactions with colleagues, friends, and family, practice the art of deep listening. When someone is speaking to you, give them your full attention. Notice not just their words, but their tone of voice, facial expressions, and body language. Respond with empathy and understanding. Look for opportunities to foster a sense of community in your workplace or neighborhood. Could you organize a communal lunch, a group volunteering activity, or a skill-sharing workshop? These activities can help create the kind of strong social bonds that were evident in Mohenjo-Daro. Connecting with nature. Even in the midst of a busy urban environment, find ways to connect with nature throughout your day. If you have a lunch break, consider eating outside in a park or green space. As you eat, notice the plants and trees around you, the movement of the clouds, the songs of birds. If you work in an office, could you bring a small plant to your desk? Caring for it can be a mindful ritual that reminds you of your connection to the natural world. If you have a longer break, consider taking a short, mindfulness walk, paying close attention to the natural elements around you, the feel of the wind, the warmth of the sun, the texture of tree bark. Evening wind down. As the day comes to a close, create a transition ritual that helps you shift from work mode to relaxation. This could be as simple as changing your clothes, lighting a candle, or playing calming music. As you prepare for sleep, engage in a soothing routine that helps your body and mind unwind. You might try a warm bath infused with calming essential oils, like the ones used in Mohenjo-Daro's sophisticated plumbing and sanitation systems. As you soak, breathe deeply and allow the warm water to release any tension in your muscles. After your bath, slip into comfortable, soft clothing. Consider the textiles and weaving techniques of Mohenjo-Daro and how they created garments that were both practical and beautiful. As you dress, feel the fabric against your skin and appreciate the craftsmanship. If you enjoy reading before bed, choose an inspiring or reflective book that aligns with the wisdom of Mohenjo-Daro. Perhaps a text on mindfulness, ancient philosophy, or the interconnectedness of all things. As you read, let the words transport you, expanding your perspective and filling you with a sense of wonder. You might also consider incorporating a brief journaling practice into your evening routine. Reflect on your day, noting any moments of mindfulness, connection, or learning. As you settle into bed, take a few deep breaths and visualize the peaceful scene of Mohenjo-Daro at night. Imagine the soft glow of lanterns illuminating the streets, the gentle lapping of water in the great bath, and the sense of tranquility that permeated the city. Allow this image to fill your mind as you drift off to sleep. Throughout the night, your subconscious may continue to process the wisdom of Mohenjo-Daro. You may have vivid dreams or experience moments of profound insight. Trust that the lessons you've learned will continue to unfold and guide you, even in your sleep. When you wake in the morning, take a few moments to remember your dreams and consider how they might be connected to your Mohenjo-Daro experience. This practice of self-reflection can deepen your understanding and help you apply the ancient city's teachings in even more meaningful ways. As you begin your day, carry the essence of Mohenjo-Daro with you: the balance, the mindfulness, the reverence for nature and community. Let these qualities infuse every aspect of your life, creating a profound and lasting transformation. Remember, the journey to Mohenjo-Daro was not just a visit to an ancient relic, but a transformative experience that has the power to shape your entire outlook on life. By integrating the wisdom of this remarkable civilization, you can cultivate a deeper sense of purpose, harmony, and fulfillment in your daily existence. So as you move through your day, your week, and your life, continue to draw inspiration from the timeless lessons of Mohenjo-Daro. Let its spirit guide you, challenge you, and ultimately help you to live a more meaningful, connected, and purposeful life. Take a deep breath and carry this sense of calm, centered awareness with you as we embark on the next stage of our journey. The wisdom of the past is now yours to embrace, and the future holds endless possibilities for growth and transformation. As we transition from the profound lessons of Mohenjo-Daro, we find ourselves drawn to explore another ancient civilization that holds the potential to further deepen our understanding of the human experience. Let us now journey to the mystical land of Egypt, where the timeless wisdom of the pharaohs awaits. Close your eyes once more and take a deep, calming breath. Allow your mind to gently release the images and impressions of Mohenjo-Daro as we prepare to step into a new realm of discovery. Slowly, the world around you begins to shift and change. The familiar surroundings fade, and you find yourself transported across the sands of time and space. The air grows warmer, and the scent of spices and incense fills your senses. As the sands of time drift through the hourglass, you find yourself in a contemplative state, your mind reflecting upon the profound insights and transformative experiences that have unfolded before you. In this moment of calm reflection, you feel a profound sense of gratitude, knowing that these journeys of exploration have the power to nourish the soul and guide us towards a more enlightened and harmonious existence. Let your thoughts flow and drift away as you surrender to the rejuvenating embrace of a restful slumber. If you've enjoyed this captivating exploration of ancient worlds, be sure to like, subscribe, share your thoughts, and join us in this calming corner of the internet, a sanctuary where the deep sleep of understanding can be found. Good night and sweet dreams.